MOD orders 118 units of Arjun Mark 1A. What is new in these tanks? Their strategic importance. The acquisition of 118 tanks that would come at the cost of 7,523 crore would equip three armored regiments of the tank. The Ministry of Defence Thursday said it has placed an order worth over Rs 7,500 crore to Heavy Vehicles Factory, Chennai for supply of 118 units of main battle tank Arjun's Mark 1A variant for the Indian Army. What's different in this new variant and what is the strategic importance of this acquisition? What's new in the variant Arjun Mark 1A? The development of indigenous main battle tank Arjun was started by the Defense Research and Development Organization in the late 1980s, primarily to augment the predominantly Russian-made armor fleet. The trials of the earliest variant began in early 1990s and the tank was inducted in 2004. The work on its new variant Arjun Mark 1A began in June 2010 and the tank was fielded for trials by the Indian Army in June 2012. For the next 3 years, extensive trial evaluations were conducted both by the DRDO and the Army. The Mark 1 variants adds 72 new features which include 14 major additions and 58 minor ones to the earliest Arjun Mark 1 variant. These additions have resulted in better all-terrain mobility and maneuverability in different modes of operation, better target acquisition and precision firing, both during the day and night with a 360-degree view, and a multi-layered robust protective armor named Kanchan that can withstand adversary fire. The new additions along with its robust 120 mm rifled gun justify its categorization as the hunter killer. Ministry of Defence has said that the Mark 1A has more indigenous content from the Mark 1 variant, thus reducing the dependence on foreign vendors for key components. The new variant is also said to have added some comfort features for the 4-member crew which operates in the toughest possible conditions when deployed and also has better transmission system. Some of the features also prepare the tank better for network-centric warfare, which denotes the effective use of information technology and computer networking of various force elements. What is the strategic significance of the latest acquisition? The acquisition of 118 tanks that would come at the cost of 75,223 crore would equip 3 armed regiments of the tank. The acquisition holds significance in the light of the latest acquisition by the Pakistani Army of 2 tanks, VT-4 Al-Khalid tanks. Both these tanks, which have Chinese origins, are comparable to the Russian origin T-90 tanks which are in use by the Indian Army. MBT Arjun Mark 1A is ideally suited for the desert terrain and even more effective and lethal compared to the earlier variant due to the new additions. However, the weight of the tank puts a limitation on its deployment in high altitude terrains, mainly because of difficulties in transport. An MOD press statement on the latest acquisition said, by virtue of these capabilities, the indigenous MBT proves to be at par with any contemporary in its class across the globe. The tank is particularly configured and designed for Indian conditions, and hence it is suitable for deployment to protect the frontiers in effective manner. Boost for Make in India. The MOD has said that the order will provide further boost to the Make in India initiative in the defense sector and is a big step towards achieving Atmanirbhar Bharat. The new variant is said to have increased the percentage of the indigenous components. This production order to Heavy Vehicles Factory opens a large avenue in defense manufacturing for over 200 Indian vendors including MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprises, with employment opportunities to around 8,000 people. This will be a flagship project showcasing the indigenous capabilities in cutting-edge defense technologies. The development of the MBT Arjun Mark 1 was led by Chennai-based DRDO Facility Combat Vehicles Research and Development Establishment, along with other DRDO laboratories. It can be recalled that in February, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had handed over the prototype MBT Arjun Mk1A to Chief of Army Staff General MM Narvane at a ceremony held in Chennai. Thank you.